Football season is upon us.
It's been upon us.
It has been upon us. Well, this is Keeping Up with the North podcast, home of Minnesota Daily Sports Talk. Once again, it is AG and the main man, Brucie.
We're back for another week.
We got quite a few things to talk about.
Another week, another loss, unfortunately.
Yes. Hopefully due for a win Sunday.
Yeah.
At the bank at noon.
Yeah. 34-28. The Eagles walked away. Truthfully, Eagles didn't beat us. The Vikings beat the Vikings.
Yes.
Again.
7 turnovers in 2 games now, which is a great number. But yeah, dude, ball security and turnovers have been
atrocious.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this many fumbles ever.
Yeah, dude. Then, you got Powell on that big punt return. He's running.
Dude.
I got a bunch of boys over at the house watching the game, and we're all screaming, go, go, go. And then next thing you know, you're just here, and that's what they've been this year.
Yeah.
A letdown. They've been letting us down big time in the first 2 weeks. Hopefully they're due for a game. The offensive line really has been riddled by injuries. I mean, you got Bradbury, the main man made out of glass.
Mm-hmm.
He hurt his back.
And then you got Oli Udoh, went down with that leg injury. Yeah. He's done for the season. Yeah. But, he's a big backup.
You saw the play he got hurt on.
Oh, he got blown up.
He got blown the fuck up, dude.
I'd get hurt, too, just to leave the game.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, dude. You're in the NFL.
Unfortunately, we do have a lot of injuries. But the nice thing, we just picked up Dalton Reisner, big pickup.
Fucking honky, baby.
It's like the TJ Hawkinson pickup of last year. We got Dalton Reisner this year. I don't know if he's going to contribute this week or not. He might start.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know if they're going to plug him in right away. He seems ready to go. But yeah, we talk about the interior offensive line, dude. It's just been a major problem all fucking year, dude. And Ingram, he did a little bit better last week. At least it doesn't look like he did. He had a 56.2 PFF grade. So he's at an F 2 weeks in a row. Mm-hmm. But, I guess we weren't looking at him because the other side was getting blown up. So, it was kind of a shit show with offensive line. I think, Cousins was hit about 9 times. He got sacked twice. O'Neal, he seems to be back to his old dude, though. In the first 2 weeks, he's only allowed 1 pressure over 93 pass blocking snaps. But, we'll see. We got Darisaul's going to be back this week, I'm assuming.
I'd hope so.
You plug Risner in, maybe whenever Bradbury gets back. Schlottman's been just Oli Udoh, I thought Queensberry came in and played better than Udoh.
I texted you right as soon as he came in. Literally, the next play, Queensberry came in. Dude drove Jordan Davis back.
Jordan Davis is a dude.
Yeah, he was driving him back. I think for a good 5 yards, he drove him backwards.
Yeah. But, just the run block hasn't been that great. Madison struggled through 2 games, 19 carries, 62 rushing yards. He's got 6 receptions, 21 yards. He runs real hard. I just noticed he doesn't really hit the right holes. We'll see going forward.
One thing I want to bring up, the racist remarks and the death threats towards him.
Yeah.
That is
game is that serious.
No, never okay. You can go at him with the fantasy bullshit and whatnot. Everybody does that.
Keep it PG. Let's not come at someone's whole life.
We don't need to be saying that we're going to show their family.
Especially in this day and age, too. Yeah, it's unacceptable. So hopefully that fuels him, though. And
it better not be you.
Yeah, damn straight. Talk about tackling a few.
Kirk, although he was getting pressured and
looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the league, dude.
Great
shit offensive line. He threw 3 touchdowns last week, 4 this week. 364 yards. He was game, dude. On a crazy stat, man. If he keeps up with this pace,
he's going to
have 6,000 yards, 51 touchdowns, 9 picks, and 0-17 record under his belt.
And the thing is nobody's able to stop the pass attack. So it's although our run hasn't been able to get going, which we needed to get going so that we can pass more.
Yeah. Dude. Jefferson, 11 receptions, 159 yards. He did have that, controversial play. It was a fumble. The rule is stupid.
It is very dumb rule.
But what else would you rule it though?
If you look at the replay, he's fumbling the ball, but he crosses.
He wasn't down.
He crosses the plane.
I thought he was down.
He crosses the plane, and then
but the ball was already out of his hand as he crossed the plane.
I don't know.
You look back at it.
My question:
did anyone look at his knee? Was he down?
No, he was out. He was going out of bounds, but he.
I mean, he took responsibility for it and everything. You know, they scored that touchdown. We're up going into the second half. You know, it's a different game. But I mean, I get it.
You can't blame him.
Yeah,
he's trying to.
Playmakers are going to make plays.
Yeah,
you know? And if they don't make it, then on to the next one. You know, but at least he gave his full effort. And,
yeah.
You know, a lot of those star guys, you know, that's what they do.
Yeah. Unfortunately, KJ.
Still dropping balls, huh? I mean, he had like four catches. He had a touchdown, but I mean, he drops. I don't know what's going on, dude.
There was one right over the middle that was right in his hands, and he just it fell.
You know, he had so much hype going into the season too. But I think Addison's probably going to be at the 2 now. He had a touchdown in each of his games and over 50 receiving yards.
Dude, he gets separation quick, too.
Yeah, dude. He was breaking tackles and shit.
Fast.
Hawk Daddy, 7 receptions, 66 yards. He had a couple of tutties. I mean, everyone was scoring, you know, except for the run game. So hopefully we get the run game going. Maybe give Chandler some more carries. I mean, dude, he's so fun to watch. Super explosive.
I just saw Kareem Hunt, no longer an option for us. He's signed to the Browns for 1 year.
Yep. Cam Akers is out there.
I think Cam Akers would fit into the scheme very well.
Yeah. Too bad the Colts don't want.
They want so much for Jonathan Taylor.
But I know, you go to the defensive side of the ball. Ivan Pace, another good game from the undrafted middle linebacker out of Cincinnati.
I think he leads the league in pressures for an off-ball linebacker,
okay.
And I think he's got a sack now. I want to say 2.
I mean, dude, he had a 86.3 PFF grade. The rookie had 7 tackles, a sack, 2 hurries. So good for him. Danielle Hunter sacked Jalen Hurts 3 times. But this was an interesting stat I saw. His pass rush win rate was just 11.5%. He got a 46.8 PFF grade. That's a 6th worst from Pro Football Focus since he was a rookie. But he still had 3 sacks.
It doesn't make sense.
But he was going against that Magalata dude, and he had one of the best weeks on any tackle.
And they were actually doubling up on Hunter, too. So I think they were trying to say, hey, prove that you have another edge rusher. Which, where's Davenport? Where is this dude at?
Injury, so not getting a lot of snaps. And he had like 36 snaps last year with the Saints, and he was pretty much healthy every week.
At this point, I think he's so injury prone.
We need to see him out there.
I don't know why they keep taking shots on all these injury prone guys. Andrew Booth, always injured.
But he was drafted by us.
But he was still, it was a known thing going into the draft that he was injury prone.
Man, now he hasn't even played a snap.
Davenport, like you just said, 36 snaps last year. That's terrible.
I want to see him out there. I think he was out there for like the first drive. Same with Darrisaw. He was ready to go. Why the fuck did they put his bitch ass in?
His ankle was hurting him, bro.
Oh, well. But, the secondary, I thought looked good, dude.
Yeah.
Only allowed 171 yards through the air. Theo Jackson at a 93.7 PFF grade. That's the highest mark based on 21 plays. His interception was a lot more valuable than him getting beat by Devontae Smith for 54 yards. Yeah, and all he would have had to do was turn around or just put his hands up. And that wouldn't happen. But instead, he decided to be a product of Monst University.
Well, and you know what? He came in, plays for Metellus. I think if Metellus was in on that play, probably wouldn't have happened. But we talked about this in I think it was last week's podcast. It's bound to happen. With the defense that you play, you're blitzing 46% of the time.
Yeah.
You're going to expect a big play every now and then.
Yeah, and, Cam Bynum was pretty solid. 8 tackles. He only allowed 2 receptions for 14. Harry, he said he needs to play better. He wasn't given the greatest grade by Pro Football Focus.
51.4.
Yeah, 3 missed tackles.
Damn.
But, defense, all in all, they didn't do too bad. I mean, they allowed 259 rushing yards. But you look at the time of possession. I mean, we had the ball for 20 minutes. They had the ball for almost 20 minutes more, 39.28.
Well, and you got to credit to their running. There was one drive where they ran the ball, I want to say it was 13 times.
Yeah.
In one drive. So that's going to eat up a lot of time, especially when not snapping the ball until like 10 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah.
Play clock.
Oh, man. Oh, the play cock. But yeah, going into week 3, the Vikings take on the Chargers Sunday at US Bank Stadium with the noon start. Hopefully they don't run down the play clock too much. But yeah, dude, both teams are 0-2 going into week 3. The Chargers are a 1.5 point favorite over the Vikings.
Yeah.
They remind me a lot of us. It's like a spitting image.
It looks like their defense is kind of getting a little old. Mm-hmm. Kendricks, I'm glad we got rid of him. He's looking like some ass.
Khalil Mack, he's like 35.
I'll give it to Khalil Mack.
He's still James and Bosa, though. So, I mean, they have potential.
Yeah.
They just shoot themselves in the foot, kind of like us. But, it's funny. They haven't had no turnovers this year, so their defense has been hot dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like I said, they haven't turned the ball over, but they rank in 30th in opponent points per game.
Yeah.
And 32nd in yards. So they're worse than the Vikings.
I think this is it's going to be a tough game because obviously you got Herbert, and Herbert is a dog.
Yes. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. Eckler is questionable.
I don't think Eckler plays. I think it's going to be Kelly because Eckler hasn't even practiced yet this week from what the reports are saying.
Defense can clog up the holes.
So, yeah, with Kelly's kind of a little scat back, but he's got some power to him too. So it's going to be another tough running game after seeing this last week too. I'm sure that they're going to go and attack that if they can.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
It'll set up big
play action
plays.
What do you got for the score?
Oh, I'm calling the score of this one. This might actually be a shootout. It might be a high-scoring game. I'm going to say 42-35 Vikings.
I got
38 maybe. Actually.
I got 24-21 Vikings.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I think that backside of the Chargers, I think that secondary is kind of booty without Derwin James.
Just got to run down the play clock.
The play cock. So, I don't know.
Then we talk about Minnesota football. People winning. Nobody winning.
UNC.
Someone losing, like the Vikings. UNC spanked the Golden Gophers 31-13. The goddamn Gophers were 3-12 on third down. Assen, that's what we should call them. 11 for 29, 133 yards, and a pick.
Offense looks atrocious.
Yeah.
It looks so bad.
Darius Taylor, 22 carries, 138 yards. So, I mean, that's something good. I potential top 10 pick they had, Drake May. I wasn't overly impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, threw 2 picks against. I mean, we have a good defense, to be fair.
I think
we surrendered 519 total yards. That is ridiculous.
I think the Gophers are still their defense is definitely better than their offense. Yeah, they're not competing with.
They're never. They need to get a good quarterback, dude. They've all
been bad.
What the fuck, man? Yeah. Tanner Morgan wasn't the same. Then they bring in this backup from Eden Prairie, dude. Overthrows the ball like 10 yards, an interception. I was like, where are you throwing the ball, dude? So they shot themselves in the foot. They'll take on Northwestern Saturday at 6:30 on the road. Hopefully they get a win with that. But
Minnesota Twins?
Yeah, dude. But the fucking Gophers, man.
I'm over it.
But yeah, dude. It's an interesting year in college football, to say the least.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Twins. Lucky number is I had 5 the other day, but they won last night.
So 3.
Lucky number is 3. Twins hitting has been very off and on. 4th in the league with 217 home runs. But our
1,500 Ks
plus, dude. I mean, it's not even close to the next team. We lead the league in strikeouts, but then we're 4th in walks. So it's like a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. That's really what it is.
Plate discipline is good and bad. I mean, that's insane. Though. 1,500 strikeouts, walks, 1,500 plus
strikeout, walk, home run. That's it. Because they're going to get a few guys on, and then Royce Lewis is going to hit a grand slam. He's hit fucking 4.
Yeah, Max Kepler's looking good too. We talked really bad.
He's really came up since we last bashed him.
Yeah, we've been bashing him.
I mean, he must be listening to keeping up with him.
And now he's hitting 254, 22 home runs with 60 RBIs. I mean, that's pretty good.
And, I talked shit about Michael, or I didn't talk shit about, I don't remember. Yeah, I did.
You did.
I talked shit about Michael A. Taylor, but he really has been just like a real sneaky pickup. He was cheap, and he seems pretty clutch, too, dude. And most of his home runs come when we need him.
Yeah.
He's kind of electric. Buxton, I don't know what the fuck. That dude hasn't played in like a month.
I mean,
we don't need Buxton.
Even if he came back, he's not playing the field. We just know it. We already know he's not going to play.
Yeah, I thought he was doing a rehab in the Saints at center field, and then he's still
haven't seen him.
But I don't know, dude. I mean, like we talked about, that young core is fire.
It's looking pretty good. I mean, Royce Lewis, Edward Julian. Who's the other guy that came in? Kirilloff, I guess, is kind of a younger guy, too. Wallner. We still got Larnick, too. That's down in the AAA. Jeffers. So I think it's going to be looking pretty good.
Brooks Lee might come up because Royce Lewis is day-to-day, so they might have to call Brooks Lee.
Yeah.
They might have to call him up for the playoffs. If Royce Lewis is out of the playoffs, we are.
Yeah. Royce Lewis is our new superstar.
I think it's looking like we'd play Seattle right now.
That's a very winnable series right there.
It would either be like them or the Rangers, or honestly, the Astros are the only team I wouldn't want to play, even though we had their number this year. I just don't want to see them in the playoffs.
We won the last series against the Rangers, didn't we?
Yeah, I think they took one of them and won.
Yeah, so...
But I'd rather see Texas and Seattle than Houston.
Oh, absolutely. Houston always heats up in the playoffs for whatever reason. I mean, they've been good all year long, but they do so much better in the playoffs just because they've been there, done that.
Yeah, dude. And, you look at our pitching. Team ERA, 5th in the league.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's pretty solid. 2nd in strikeouts. And we're close. I think Atlanta's number 1 by like 2.
Really?
So we might even have this because I didn't update it until I was doing this during the game.
Opponent's only hitting .237 against us, too. That's 4th in the league.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Twins might be...
they're going to the playoffs.
Might be doing something in the playoffs,
I don't know if they'll win a game. It's been since 2003. And then, but yeah, so we'll keep you up on the Twins. And then we got the Wild begin preseason play on Sunday.
I'm actually pretty excited for that.
Yeah, we're going to start covering a lot of other sports. So
I know we said basketball.
Yeah, basketball, that starts in like October. So
we'll see.
We got some time. And then we got a little UFC this weekend. Rafael Fizov versus Manuel Gamrot. Might be a pretty lame card. I know Shevchenko, the Bullet, lost last week. And we got Bryce Thug Nasty Mitchell taking on Dan Ige. Dude's got the camo shorts on. He's ready. Fucking honky. And yeah, that one's boring. Ooh, Charles Jourdain is fighting Ricardo Ramos. Charles Jourdain is very nice. He is exciting.
Good striker, or is he like grappler, or what?
It's a good striker.
Okay.
Or wait, yeah. What am I talking about? Jourdain? Yeah, he's cold. Tim Means' old ass is fighting. Andre Filo or some shit. Muhammad Usman, Kamar Usman's older brother. He's fighting some Tabagu, Jay Collier. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to have too much.
No, I don't have anything
else. I just hope the Vikings pull off the 24-21 win. I would keep my winning streak going in fantasy. And I win some bread off Underdog Sports. Check it out.
Fair enough. All right.
Well, this is Keeping Up with the North, home of Minnesota Daily Sports Talk.
Hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell, stay notified. We'll see you guys next week.